Hello, I've just had a few bits of pear and I've is it reasonably warm? Is it okay? Put a cardigan on. Reasonably warm.
Cardigan, yeah, that I mean, yeah, and then cardigan, gloves, and then yeah.
Done? Super job.
Possibly a hat if your ears get cold.
Okay then, go on then, sort yourself out. And I've put some coffee in here. So there's coffee and almond milk. Hello, so I've taken the kids to school, and on the Monday morning now I've decided that I'm going to come to the shop for about 3/4 of an hour, and then I'm going to go to Slimming World. That gives me a little bit of time just in my own head and a bit of space, get a few jobs done, but also let me weigh in. So I'm going to weigh in today. I weighed myself at home, 10 stone, 9.8. So there's a chance that I might be over target when I go and weigh in, because of the difference in scales, you know, sort of by the time you get there and you get your clothes on and such. So I'll just have, excuse me, we'll just have to see how that goes. But then I think that will work well. It's got best of both worlds. I'll go and weigh in. Now today I'm going to go to the new members talk, which is at 10 o'clock. And then that will so that means that 10, so I need to be at the 10, so I need to leave at 9:45 today to be able to go and have a little quick weigh in before I go to the new members talk. But I normally will just go and get weighed and then stay to group. So I'll normally leave here at about 10 rather than 1:45, so that will give me 1 hour because it's 9 o'clock now, which I think will give me a bit of best of both worlds. It gives me 1 hour in my own space and my own time, get a few jobs done. I can't get a huge amount done in an hour, but I can get a little bit done, and that sets me up better for the week. I've already arranged with my partner that on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays when he's in at work with me, I will basically put my headphones on and put myself away and work. Obviously he can then interact with me if he needs to, but he'll be on customer call rather than me, which just gives me a bit of, it's just those, you know, certain jobs that you really need to get yourself properly invested in to be able to achieve. It's not easy to nip in and out of them, because you kind of need to get your head into it first. Once your head's in and you've got your brain thinking about it, you're away. But if you have to keep dipping in and out of it, it's very hard to get your focus back each time. So little jobs like, I don't know, checking emails or something you can do while interacting with customers and tidying up and things. But it's very hard to do stock take or accounts and things like that with people in and out of things, because you've just got to get yourself kind of mentally in the mode of doing it. And you kind of, sometimes the stuff's quite hard to comprehend, so I have to kind of figure it out first and comprehend it, and then I kind of know what I'm doing, and then I'm away. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just having my coffee now. So basically this works very well because this coffee's in this mug, and this is the one I made from home, and because it's all been sealed up, it should still be hot. Well, warm anyway. It's not super hot, but it's warm, and so that I'll drink that now while I'm just in this hour patch before I go to weigh in. I brought myself some food. I brought myself one healthy extra bit of wholemeal bread with 15 grams of peanut butter, 4.5 sins, with tangerines inside, so it's a little fold over sandwich. And I've also got a banana, and I've got some a bottle of sugar-free squash and a bottle of Diet Coke with me. I've been doing the big bottles of Diet Coke, like sort of giant ones, and then just topping up, having it in my satchel if I need it on the way home from school with the kids, because I find that's a patch that's tough because it's quite stressful and it makes them kind of want to eat loads of things. So I find having a Diet Coke there instead kind of really does help. So I can still have a snack I've been really pushing towards the Savvy Sins type of snacks. I've really got into that. So I'll try and make sure over these times when I do my what I eat in a day videos, I'll try and make sure I show you all the Savvy Sins I've found, because I'm really into Savvy Sins. I think I love the term and I love it, and it kind of really makes me feel like I'm being very sensible with my food. All the foods are delicious, and I must admit, since kind of doing the no sugar stuff, it really did make me understand I'm not up for crisps and chocolate anymore. I'm not interested in it. I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong, I like it. You know, it's very tasty in that, but it doesn't over offer me any nourishment as well. It doesn't offer me any extra things, which is basically what Savvy Sins do. So I'm well up for a Savvy Sin. Right, I'm going to go and get some work done, and I will catch you next time I eat something. See you in a bit. We're just walking back from dance class now, and
a motorbike and a motorbike.
I got the road cross.
Can we get one of those things?
Yes, we can. I was going to say we had a cinema sweet popcorn. That's right, from there, and then it's a pack, 50 calories, 2.5 Sins, and earlier I forgot to video my lunch, which was, thank you, which was jack potatoes, beans, and salad, and a bit of garlic and herb cheese. So I didn't end up eating my, Benjamin, wait! I didn't end up eating my peanut butter and tangerine because Benjamin ate it. So after his dance class, so I think I'm at around I'm going to think I'm around 2.5 Sins with popcorn, because I ended up eating the crusts of the sandwich, so should we say 2 Sins for that, so 4.5 Sins, and then with the cheese, Benjamin, keep away from the road, with the cheese, soft cheese, would have been about 2 Sins on there as well. So I'm going to say 6.5 Sins so far today. No healthy extra B's and healthy extra A with my almond milk. See you in a bit. I've just come back and just having the rest of the peanut butter, one half of it, so it'll be half healthy extra B, another 2 Sins, which will be 8.5 Sins today, and half a healthy extra B. Yeah, half healthy extra B and 8.5 Sins so far today. So I've just had a banana and a nectarine so far, so I'm 8.5 Sins and half a healthy extra B so far in the day. Just running bath for the kids and having some almond milk with, well, coffee with almond milk in my travel mug, and I tend to just use that travel mug continually now because it keeps my coffee warm. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Got some Ryvita crunch, so some Ryvita with Ryvita fruit crunch and Ryvita with linseed and nigella seed. The fruit crunch is 2 for healthy extra B, and the linseed is 3 for healthy extra B. So I've got 1 for 1.5 Sins and 1 for the other half of my healthy extra B. So I've got 1 healthy extra B today and 10 Sins, and I've also got it with a little bowl of peeled tangerines, So I decided to have these kind of fruit dry the Ryvita things, just to have a little something extra in my environment that's just other than wholemeal bread. But they're tasty enough just to have by themselves. The Nigella seed one is got a bit of kind of spiciness to it, or like a sort of aniseedy or clovey or some sort of pepperiness to it, so it's quite nice. So yeah, so far today, and so basically I might try and make myself a little snack. I'm about to start the bedtime routine, reading their stories. Benjamin's just have his bath and he's just going to brush his teeth, and then I'll sit down and do their story time. So I find this is a really helpful way to stop me from so sometimes I used to kind of go downstairs and snack on stuff accidentally and for bolster eating purposes while I was reading their stories. So what I decided to do is make myself a snack while I'm reading their stories and have my coffee at the same time. So that just helps me through that patch. And once I'm through that patch, if I'm still hungry, then I can make myself a meal. But I do find this helpful. Okay. Pardon? Alright, time to get them going. See you in a bit. So this is lasagna, and then this is 5 sins because of the soft cheese inside the lasagna. I'm also going to have on the side some salad, but I haven't put it on there at the moment because I'm going to put it in the microwave, but the salad is some sweet leaf salad, colourful and crispy, and with carrots and cabbage in, and some superfood salad, which is wild rocket, spinach, baby kale, peppercress, baby chard, and crunchy beetroot. So this is take me to 15 sins today, and I think I'm on 1 healthy extra B and healthy extra A with my almond milk.